Hello. Get this just right. Matthew Schoon over here. This is the VR for Eddie Gray's Pipe Nook 5000 giveaway. I've been a lurker for quite a while. I finally subscribed to your channel, and I figured, well, here it is. I still got, let's see, 3, 4, 5 hours to meet the deadline. I'll give it a shot. So, so you know, I don't know if you can see this. See that? And it's almost gone. I'm smoking some Sherlock Holmes in my secondhand Missouri Meerschaum. Very good pipe. You know, it's the hull was just a little off center, but you wouldn't know it by smoking. Okay. Stories. When I was a teenager, this was way back when they still had drive-in theaters. This was at the end of the drive-in theater where they were showing the risque movies. I remember. And my brother and my best friend, they were going to go to the smoke. So I talked them into bringing me along. And we all went out. We got pipes, cheap Dr. Graybow pipes. And I don't mean cheap in a derogatory way. And my best friend, Forrest, he brought the pipe tobacco. And it was one of these aromatics. And so we were sitting in the car watching the movie and just puffing away like steam engines, and my mouth was burnt, and I thought, well, that's okay. That's what it's supposed to do, I guess. I don't know. My head was all fuzzy because, you know, I'd never had nicotine before. And when we got home, he dropped us off. My brother and I went inside, and my mom was awake, and she goes, "Why do you guys smell like a cigarette?" And immediately I turned to her and I said, "Well, Mom, the people in the other car next to us were smoking. The wind was blowing it our way." And my brother looked at me like, "What's the matter with you?" And I, "Well, what did I say?" So my mom goes, "Okay." And we went to the rooms. And he turns to me and says, "I told her we were going to the movies, but I told her we were going to the movie theater, not the drive-in. Now she's going to know what we saw." Can't fool my mom. I have another story that's slightly different. Last year, my daughter and her husband took me and my wife to France. I'd never been out of the country, and that's a whole story in itself. But I took a couple of my pipes with me, you know, for pictures to say, hey, I smoked this pipe in front of the Moulin Rouge, behind the Eiffel Tower. Anyway, we were in, I don't even remember which city it was, and there had this long walkway up this giant fortress. And I got tired halfway up. Actually, I'd already been up twice, so I was really tired. And I sat down with a book, and I lit up my pipe, and I was just sitting there reading. And this lady came up to me. She's about my age. I was going to say she was old, but she was about my age. And she just stopped and stared at me. And she had a, you know, just one of those, is it a good look or a bad look? You couldn't tell. French. And she came up to me and she started talking to me. And in her poor English and my horrid French, we managed to communicate. And then it turns out she liked pipe smokers. Her late husband was a pipe smoker. And then it turned out we were both writers. So we were talking about our stuff. And it ended up being a very nice conversation. And it was a perfect day for it. I mean, we were sitting on a stone parapet. There was a tree there, nice and shady. The breeze was just right, not too cold. And we really had a good talk. We managed to communicate. So, those are my two stories. And, Eddie, you wanted to know which pipes we want? If I win. I'll go with 1, 2, 3, just the way you showed them. Although, quite honestly, any one of those pipes would make me ecstatically happy. Okay. This is Matthew Schoonover saying, if you got 'em, smoke 'em. Have a good day and a good evening. God bless.